Hello and welcome to highlights of Stage 3 of the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift, 147.2 kilometers today. Movistar celebrating after a stage win for Liane Lippert on day 2. But on paper, it looked like it could be a day for the sprinters. Still 2,007 meters of elevation through what was a lumpy stage. 5 categorized Queen of the Mountains points along the route. 1 intermediate sprint towards the green jersey coming with 25.8 kilometers to go. But a flat, fast run to the finish. Would it be a day for Wiebes or Cool? Plenty of early breaks. Katrin Hammes had been one of the animators. It was all back together, though, within the final 80 kilometres of the stage. Multiple teams and riders trying to get clear. Fenix de Koning went into the day with Yara Kastelein in the Queen of the Mountains jersey. It was Julie van der Velde that took off to take maximum points at the top of the Côte des Entrez. She would take that ahead of Anuska Costa, followed shortly after by the Côte du Saint-Aubert. She took the 2 points over the top of that, and with it, she would take the lead in the Queen of the Mountains classification. Behind, Kasia Niewiadoma going for the Queen of the Mountains sprint, then went on the offensive. One of the favourites for this year's Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. She finished 3rd overall last year. It would take the power of Marlon Reusser of SD Works to pull her back. Van der Velde, fabulous time trialist, the Belgian from the Fenix de Koning team, was looking to try and spoil the party for the sprinters. As they came in towards the intermediate sprint points, it was Lorena Wiebes that edged out Ashley Moolman-Pasio and Lotte Kopecky for the 2nd and 3rd and 4th points. Canyon SRAM coming to the front. They'd been given the nod to try and split the race in any potential crosswinds. It was short-lived though, and the focus then shifted back to Julie van der Velde. Inside the final 20k, the gap was down to a minute. It tumbled to 30 seconds, but as they headed towards the final 5k, she was still holding off that marauding peloton behind. Would it be elation? Would it be heartbreak? It's a story that has been told so many times in the Tour de France. Ilaria Sanguinetti leading out for Elisa Balsamo. Van der Velde, though, caught in sight of the line. A lead out by the yellow jersey of Lotte Kopecky, delivering teammate Lorena Wiebes perfectly to the stage win, ahead of Marianne Vos, with Kopecky taking 3rd, and with it more bonus seconds to extend her lead in the general classification. What a ride. Their 2nd stage win of this year's Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. Lorena Wiebes took 2 stage wins in the 2022 edition. She opens her account in 2023. Your top 10 looks like this. Lorena Wiebes from Marianne Vos and Lotte Kopecky, with Consoni, Balsamo, Manley, Court, Anderson, Paladin and De Wilde, your top 10. Another day, another yellow jersey for Belgium's Lotte Kopecky of SD Works Pro Time. She now extends her lead over Liane Lippert to 55 seconds, a minute and 5 back to Ashley Moolman-Pasio, with Niewiadoma, Longo Borghini and many other GC contenders still in that top 10. Not a stage win, but it is the lead in the Queen of the Mountains classification for Julie van der Velde. A tough day ahead, the longest of this year's Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift, from Cahors to Rodez. And the riders will have a Cat 4 climb early on in the day, but it really is weighted to the back end and the final kick up towards the finish. We've seen Michael Matthews win in the men's Tour de France in the past with the slopes of 13%. It should be a day where we see the general classification riders in this year's Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift come out to play. Make sure you join us for more action tomorrow.